Boy, do I have some cool footage of the moon to show you. About 9 months ago, I moved to the Gulf Coast of Florida, and I've been trying over and over and over again to capture the moon setting over the Gulf of America. And boy, did I finally get a good one. And first, I just want to show you how suspiciously close these clouds look to the moon. Does that really look like there's a 240,000 mile difference there? Now, as I let you watch some of this amazing footage I captured this morning, I just want to talk to you about a few things. The first is perspective and how the human eye works. You see, the further something gets away from you, the lower it's going to appear in your field of vision. I want you to think a line of streetlights. If I am right under a streetlight, I have to look up to see it. But the further and further it gets away, the lower and lower it's going to get in my field of vision. And in my humble opinion, that's all that's going on with the moon is it's getting further and further and further away, so it's getting lower and lower and lower. And at the end of this, you're going to see it doesn't just keep getting lower, but it's going further away, and it eventually vanishes because light doesn't travel endlessly, especially when there is humidity and atmosphere that it is trying to get through. Think of being underwater in a pool. If you shined a light at the bottom of a pool and you tried to look across, you can't always see that light because water becomes opaque, just like atmosphere with distance becomes opaque. It becomes thick. It's hard to see through. And especially the light from the moon that isn't as bright as the moon or as the sun, well, it's not going to travel endlessly to your eye. Eventually, it's going to get further and further away where you're not going to see it. This is a really cool part of the shot here. So cool. I've been trying to get this footage for months, but either the humidity was too thick, or there were clouds, or it wasn't nighttime when the moon was setting, because the moon is much like the sun. It's circling us on a very similar path. It moves a little slower than the sun, though. So it's not every 24 hours, it's about every 25 hours it circles us. And eventually, the sun will catch up to the moon, which is when you will have your eclipse. Now, I want you to pay close attention here. Watch how it doesn't continue to go low. It's going to fade out because the moon creates its light and it's taking its light with it. Now, watch this here. Eventually, you'll see this light is just being pulled back as the moon gets further and further away, until it sets completely by getting further away. Here's just another example of what I'm talking about. I captured a sunset, and also this is just me backing up in a pool with a magnifying glass acting as a lens. I'm not going down, I'm just going back. Now, I encourage you, next time you see a sunrise or a sunset or crepuscular rays, that really only makes sense if these rays are coming from a local sun, because if it was really 93 million miles away, they would all be coming in at the same angle. Question it. Ask yourself, is what I believe accurate to what I'm actually seeing, or is it just one explanation? Could there be another explanation that might make more sense? Like the sun is just traveling further and further away, and when you can zoom in on it, you see it's actually quite high in the sky, but because of perspective and you're further away, it looks half blocked. But of course, this is all for entertainment purposes, you silly billies. I know that the moon is definitely 240,000 miles away from those clouds, and it definitely sets because I'm currently spinning backwards at 1,000 miles per hour. And we definitely live on that ball, spinning 1,000 miles per hour for sure. Entertainment only.